What is already back in the video? Here's what I think the A's should do with the rest of their free agency signings. There's others, but currently these are all the free agent signings that I think the A's should get for pitchers. I'll do a whole nother video on hitters that we can get. They already got Jeff McNeil, which is definitely a big signing or trade. Let's get into it. So, obviously, Framber Valdez is a good option. I just don't really like how his attitude. I don't like how he acts on the field. If you guys saw the clip where he gave up a grand slam after the catcher told him to step off and he threw a fastball right down the middle and it was crushed by Trent Grisham. The next pitch, his catcher called for a off-speed pitch and he threw a fastball right at the catcher. Catcher wasn't ready for it, hit the catcher in the chest, and he was pretty disrespectful in that situation. Aside from that, I would like to get him. He is a good pitcher, but I just don't think he'd be good for the clubhouse. And he probably wouldn't want to pitch for the A's anyways. Considering he was on the Astros for so long and he pitched against us so long. Ranger Suarez would be a very good option for the A's. I think if the A's can lock him down like a 2 or 3 year deal, it'll be very good. Something like the Luis Severino deal. Now, Luis Severino, I know he had a bad year last year, but he did win like his last 5 games in a row with the A's. So if he can just keep that momentum, Luis Severino could be a good signing if we get rid of first year. But yeah, I do like Ranger Suarez as an option for the A's. Next, we got Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen has definitely been bad the last couple of years after his amazing year where he was like second in Cy Young voting or whatever. But if Zach Gallen could get back to what he was, he's only 30. If he can get back to what he was, Zach Gallen could be an easy piece for the A's to get for like a year or two. And I think he could be reliable, but currently I think our top option has to be Ranger Suarez. Next, we got Michael Kopech. He is very good. He did have injuries, but I think Michael Kopech can be a very high upside arm for the A's if they were to get him. The A's need at least 2 to 3 arms, I think, still. They do have a couple arms that I think are good, like Jacob Lopez before his injury, and a couple others are very solid. Jeffrey Springs is solid, just needs to get his ERA down. But if we can get Ranger Suarez and Michael Kopech, that would be a W for the A's. They already got Mark Leiter Jr. and Jeff McNeil as their free agent signings, I think, so far, including some minor league deals. But the last one we have on this list is Trevor Rogers. He had one of the best pitching seasons last year. After going around Miami and another team, I think he was on the Orioles, I believe, for most of the season last year. And he was elite. I mean, he was amazing. If we can get Ranger Suarez, Zach Gallen, and Trevor Rogers, that would be insane for our pitching. Obviously, that's probably not realistic, but we'll see what happens there. Here's the relief pitchers. David Robertson, I don't remember if he got signed or not. I feel like he did already. Am I tripping? If he didn't get signed, David Robertson could be a very good veteran for like a 1-year small deal for like $3 million or $2 million, even maybe $1 million. But I think that's a good deal if we can get him for like a 1-year deal. I know he's older, but might help. Kopech, we already talked about him. Ryan Presley, he's been really bad the last couple of years, but Ryan Presley has been, in his career, a reliable bullpen arm for the Astros and other teams, so that could be a good deal for like a 1 or 2 year deal. Pete Fairbanks, he's pretty solid. I swear, I think he already got signed, though. I don't know why. I feel like he already got signed, unless I'm tripping. And Jose Leclerc, I do not want him back on the team. He can go. And then last arm we're going to be talking about today is Tatsuya Imai from the Seibu Lions in the MPB. He posted a 1.92 ERA over 163 2/3 innings pitched with a whip of 0.89. It's league leading and a K rate of 27.8%. If he can get the fastball slider splitter mix, and if we can get him, that would be insane. But I'm not expecting it. I'm an A's fan. We're in Sacramento right now. A lot of people don't want to play in Sacramento, but they do see this is a young team that has a lot of young talent that could definitely go to the playoffs soon. So if he's interested in, being in an underdog team that is young and can compete, that would be amazing. Tatsuya Imai and the other guys that I talked about earlier going to the team would be crazy. So him, Suarez, and Kopech or Rogers, that would be crazy. That would help us out a lot. The A's need a lot of help right now, but I think if they can get all these pieces, at least 2 pitching pieces that are solid and not like bums. 2 pitching pieces that are good, the A's can easily compete and make the playoffs. At the beginning of the year last year, like 40 games in, the A's were first in the West. And then they just lost a lot of games in a row. But if they're first in the West and if they kept winning, they could have easily won a wild card spot. Maybe even win the West if they had a good, winning streak. But They lost a lot last year, but we have a lot of bright spots. We got Kurtz, Wilson, Denzel Clark. I love Denzel Clark. His fielding is amazing. Hitting, he has been improving on. Soderstrom's amazing in the field and hitting. We got Shea Langoliers. Just a lot of good pieces. Jacob Lopez. Some other arms. Leo DeVries might be coming up next year if we fast track him. I know he's 18, but we did call up Kurtz like right after he got drafted, like a couple months after he got drafted, we got him, I think. So if we can do that, then we'll see. I think the A's are going to contend in 2026. We'll certainly see. I'm going to be doing more deals, talking about the A's a lot more. So if you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe for more sports content, gaming content, etc. on the Bowser 2K YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support lately. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.